Hello, good morning. Welcome, Eugene, namesake. I've just invited both of you. Thank you very much for joining. So it's Monday morning here in the UK, and our local time is 6:31. Once again, we are on a subscriber lesson. I've invited you, namesake, and Eugene as well. If you're free, please join me. Good morning, Eugene.
Good evening.
How
Good
you?
afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, how are you doing today?
Yes, I'm doing great, except I have to go to work.
Oh, where are you now at the moment?
It remain 5 hours in my time zone.
Yeah, are you at your home or you're going to work?
I am home,
Mm-hmm.
but I have to go to work at 8 p.m. in the night in my time zone.
And it's your time is now 6 p.m.
No, it is uh, 2 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon.
2:32.
2:32. Yes, yes.
Okay. Still, you have a long time to go to your work. How long it takes from your home to your work?
It takes an hour and 15 minutes by train.
And how many miles from your home?
Mm, I'm I'm not sure, but the company far from approximately thir- 30 kilometer.
30 kilometers. Okay.
Yeah.
So you should take train, and does one train directly goes from your near station to your workplace?
No, I have to transfer uh, one time
Mm-hmm.
in order to go to company.
Okay, that's cool. So, and what time do you start?
You mean what time? Work?
No, what time you start from your
Uh,
home?
uh, I go out home at 6 p.m. in the night, in the
Okay,
evening. Yes.
in the evening. But your local time is now 2:34. So still you have got
Yes.
2.5 hours, 3.5 hours, I should
Yes, you're
say.
right.
Great. Okay, so welcome once again. And namesake is in a library. All right, namesake, that's fine. As long as you can listen to us. So, Eugene, do you remember what we discussed last week?
Mm. I'm sorry, I forgot the
You can't.
title.
No worries. I think we are talking about, speaking task 2 in IELTS exam, which is the cue card. Oh, Tasadduq, thank you
Oh,
very much for the donation. I read your article about Hallo. That's really amazing. Tasadduq is a news editor of a local paper, and he just published about the Hallo news, how Hallo is teaching English worldwide. That's really pretty fantastic and amazing. Do you have any recorded bit about your journey as a Hello educator? Um, no, not exactly. I think I need to make a video about my Hello journey. I haven't done it. Okay, so today, Eugene, let's talk about IELTS speaking test 2 and 3. Okay.
Okay.
Did we discuss this topic? House you like to live in? Maybe, I think so.
House.
Do you remember?
Oh, yes. Yes. So apartment you like to live in. Yes, yes, I remember.
I think we discussed it. Okay. Let's go to the next one. An interesting animal you have seen. Okay. One moment. So the main topic is an interesting animal you have seen. Okay, Eugene, and namesake.
Okay, I got it.
So this is a topic of the IELTS speaking task 2, which is we called
Mm,
cue card, because it is
mm,
written and given in a card to you. And if you remember, the rule is that you'll be given 1 minute to think about
mm,
what you're going to talk about. These questions, that what animal it was, when
mm,
and where you saw it. I'll give you the hints
mm,
as I go through and explain
mm,
how you feel about this animal or any other
mm,
related information. Okay,
mm,
so remember that if you try to use compound sentence, that will be really amazing. Okay,
mm.
but
I
if you
got
can't, that's okay. Use simple sentences. And so, do you love any animal, Eugene?
it. No, I don't have any animal. Mm.
No, that's not the question. If you have or not, I said, do you like it or not?
Do you like? I like yes, various animal. Yeah.
Okay, tell me one of the names.
Mm. The animal what I like most is dog because they are familiar. They are familiar with human. And I used to raise the dog when I was younger. The breed is golden retriever.
Mm-hmm.
I I how can I say? I play I played lawn with my dog uh, in the in the garden uh, in the garden. Uh,
Cartoon,
he garden
garden.
garden.
Okay.
He always understood me. He always encouraged me. I love I loved him so much.
Mm-hmm.
But but mm, he he was gone when I was 13 years old. I was so sad. Oh, it's so difficult. Yes. At the time I was shocked. Uh, then I have been raised any kind of animals because I don't like lost my family. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Go on.
yes. Oh, mm, oh, 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 mm, yes, but mm, but if if I have an opportunity to raise some animal, I how can I say, I can how can I say, I how can I say, I pour my no, I make a effort. I make an effort to raise animal with my family.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to share?
My daughter is my daughter also likes animal. When I go to when I go out home, at that time my daughter had seen a dog. She left left dog, and dog left her. It uh, it made me happy.
Mhm.
If my daughter told me she wants to raise animal in my home, I how can I say, I willing to raise animal in my home, for my daughter.
Okay, that's good. All right, now you see the topic is some almost similar. That you saw an interesting animal. Remember that there is a uh, there is a tagline, an interesting animal. Okay, this
Okay.
tagline means you have to tell us why you think that it's an interesting animal. Okay, now you know you had a dog and you described that you lost them and your daughter likes it. And if she would tell you, you could have brought one for her. Now, similarly, you're going to describe an animal, interesting animal. Okay, but
Okay.
Eugene, remember that now you have to tell us again what kind of animal, what's the name, and why you think that it is an interesting animal. Like you can say it is easily faithful to its master, or it's a good friend, or you can say it listens to you. It always goes with you when you go outside, like walking or maybe visiting somewhere, or it plays with your child or children. You can say, I've given an example about your daughter. Okay, so these are the information you're
Okay.
going to tell us. So you should say the name of the animal, what animal it was, and why you think it is interesting. This is the second question. Interest, interesting animal. Okay. When and why you saw it? Maybe you saw in a zoo, or maybe you saw in a animal cell center. Maybe you saw in a garden. Maybe you saw in a park. Okay. And
Okay.
after that, you will explain how you feel about this animal. You can say, "Oh, I feel the animal is very uh, faithful." Once again, or you say like a friendly, and you can describe the color if you want to. Like it is a brown color, red color, black color, or a mixture of black and white. It looks pretty, etc. Or any other related information. Here you can add. Sometimes people like to take selfie. That if you can add this, like when I saw the animal, I think I should take a selfie with it, so I took a photograph, okay, or a selfie.
Okay.
So Eugene, the purpose of talking about this type of topic is that it makes you fluent. It makes you focusing on any special description of any topic. It's not only animal. We describe different things in this part, so that it gives you confidence level. It makes you motivated to talk more. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Please remember that it's just a test for us, for you, so that don't worry about the speed, about the accuracy, about the grammar. I'm here to help and support. Okay. So
Okay.
always be confident whenever speaking, that you can speak better than previous day. I mean to say, you should be always in positive minded whenever you're speaking about any topic. All right.
Okay.
Great. So let me know when you like to start it, so that I can watch the timing, because timing is a factor. You should talk at least 2 minutes. You can speak more than 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It doesn't matter, but as long as you can talk, that is the main and important matter here. Okay.
I got it. Oh, okay, I got it.
Okay. Another thing, Eugene, what I observed from your conversation for the last few weeks, that sometimes possibly you might need to study a little bit more to know more words, vocabulary, because sometimes, if you don't know what I'm going to describe, then it will be difficult for you and any of us. We get stuck. We don't know what to say about the topic, because we don't know the accurate word. Okay.
Okay.
Great. Are you ready to start?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yes, yes.
Okay. Please remember that this is a topic from the past tense, like what animal it was. Okay. Why you think it is an interesting animal? When and where you saw it? This is another past tense. Explain how you feel. This is present tense. But you can, start speaking about the past tense. That okay? And you know what is past tense, yeah?
Okay.
Great. Namesake said, I've seen an interesting dog a couple of days ago while I was jogging in park. It's a black dog and it is very funny and cute. Very good starting. Well done, namesake. Then he wrote, I don't like a particular animal, as in, but I love to help them. I feel very peaceful when I offer food to a cow or dog. That's good. Another good sentence. Okay. Uzin, are you ready to
Yes.
start? I'm going to check the time.
Yes,
That's
I'm ready to start. Yes.
okay. Please start speaking.
Yes. When I was, yes, go ahead. Sorry, sorry.
Read the questions, then you answer one by one, please. Yeah.
Okay. What animal it was? When I was young, my father brought the dog. The breed is golden retriever. At the time, I named this golden retriever. How can I say? His name is Seungjun. Yes, I named the dog name is Seungjun, and yes, Uh, the second question is why you think it is an interesting animal. Yes, mm, he was familiar with my family, and he mm, he he follow and also he followed our family, and he he willing to uh, take place took place willing to take place our order. Yeah. And he he protected our family against a stranger who are who haven't who had never seen. When and where you saw it. Oh. The third question is when and where you saw it. When I was 13 years old, I saw him in my home. As I told you, my father brought him from his friend. His friend, how can I say it? His friend had his friend had breed dogs, and one of them gave birth at the time. So the friends gave a dog to my father. Yes. Fourth question is and explain how you feel about this animal. Oh, yes. When I saw him first time, I he he was very lovely for me because he was so cute, and he left me he left me always. It was it made me happy. It made me happy. Our family. It made me happy. It made my family happy as well. Yes. And any other related information? Yes. He was gone when I was how can I say, when I was when I grown up. When I was grown up, but I'm not sure when he was gone. I forgot the year. And after he was gone, I have been raised any kind of animal because it was so sad to lose to your family. Yes, that's all.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, one word. Namesake has written, I respect the locality of a dog and innocence of a cow. When you offer something to any dog, it starts behaving like familiar, loyal towards us. In the same way, a cow doesn't resist to provide us milk like a mother. That's a cool sentence. Thank you very much, Eugene, for speaking. You spoke though 4 minutes 53 seconds, but you took a bit longer time to think what you're going to say. However, that's a very good attempt, and I'm sure that you are going to be a good speaker. But You have to practice a little bit more. So you just described the same dog when it was brought by your dad. Okay. And
Yeah.
some of the words you have described very amazingly, like it was friendly, faithfully play with, used to play with him because it is a past tense. And you know, you said that sentence, one day he was gone. You could have elaborated a little bit. What do you mean by gone? Did he leave the house or did he die? What happened?
He died. Yes.
So it should
He
have
was.
been specified here. Uh, so did he die naturally, or did he die accidentally, or what happened?
Oh, he died naturally.
Okay, naturally. Did he have any problem, any sickness?
Mm, uh, he has he had not any problem. He had not any kind of health problem. Mm.
Okay, but did you ever take it to the local animal doctor, veterinary doctor?
Oh yes, I went to the I went to a doctor with my uh, with my dog. The doctor told me he how can I say it it how can I, it is uh, he at the time doctor told me
Mm-hmm.
he kind of unavoidable. It was unavoidable happen
What's the word? Can you please
because
write it?
unavoidable.
Unavoidable.
Yes,
Unavoidably. Okay. So you
it was
took your dog to a doctor, animal doctor. We call it
yeah.
veterinary doctor, and the doctor said that it was an unavoidable situation. And do you know what exactly happened?
Mm, yes. Mm, he how can I say
Does
mm,
does your doc?
he mm,
Go on.
mm, he didn't move in our home. He didn't move in our home. Uh, he used to welcomed me when I got home, but
Mm-hmm.
he when I saw his face, but he didn't move. Just look look at me, look at me. That's all. At the time, I aware he he had some problem.
Mm-hmm. But do you know what problem exactly it was? That is my question. You took the dog to the veterinary doctor. Did the doctor
Mm.
diagnose what's the problem?
Uh, no, doctor told me he had not any problem, but he is 15 years old. He was 15 years old at the time. He mm, he had
Mm-hmm.
He had how can I say he had a short life.
He had a short.
Short life.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to find out, the doctor couldn't diagnose the problem, right?
Mm.
That is what
Yes,
he
yes.
said, and it was an unavoidable situation, and you were aware of it. We don't say aware.
Mm.
Aware is an adjective. We don't use d, so it is
Mm.
aware simply.
Mm.
Okay. So this information you could have told when you're speaking, so that your topic would be more interesting. And also, on the first question, that
Mm.
you can always start like this, so when you're talking about any topic, like today I'm going to talk about an animal that is we that is a domestic animal. We used to take care of the animal. My father brought it when I was a child. Did the dog have their name?
Dog name is Seungjun.
You said Sinjun. I should have mentioned it once again. And
Mm.
also, I understand from his second question it was a male dog, but because you mentioned he, uh, so you could have said in the first time as well. It was a male dog. We call him Sinjun. Then you could have described a little bit how Sinjuns look like color, gray, black.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
and al-
yes, yes.
also, you described some of the things very amazing, like when you came back home from your work or outside, it waited for you. And did it move your tail with showing the happiness when it saw it? Some animals do that. They move their tails when they saw you know, their master, the person who takes care of them.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
He didn't me. He didn't against me. Oh, when I
so he
got
leaned
home.
against you, yeah. So he wanted to cuddle you. That means that's good. Okay, and remember that once again, Eugene, when we describe the verb we use should be past tense. You said in one place, I have spoken well, but it should be a little bit more, like I grew up when I grew up, okay,
Mm.
rather than grown up. All right, and aware, not aware, aware of. After aware, we use of the preposition. Okay, well
Okay.
done, better than before. If you practice more, if you talk more, it will give you more confidence, more motivation. Remember that is in because you like to develop your speaking, so we have to speak more. We have to practice a little bit more. So when
Okay.
this class is over, do you practice at home?
Yes, I often practice in my home after lesson.
Mm-hmm. And how do you practice it?
Mm, I I wrote down uh, uh, I wrote down some I wrote I wrote down relate to today's topic on my laptop,
Mm-hmm.
and I I I I have been reviewing when I wrote topic on my laptop, and I
Mm-hmm.
I considering how to express more understand how to I considering more I considering it how make more easy to understand for the people.
You said I considering.
Yes, considering.
What exactly you're trying to say? I'm not sure with this word consider.
Consider. No, not consider.
Hello, Mohammed. Thanks for the subscription.
How can I say? I I try to I have been tried make sentence again to eat. I make I have been tried to make sentence for people who too easy to understand. Who easy to understand.
Mm-hmm. So you're trying to say you think about the other people who can understand you. Is it what you're trying to say?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So considering would be not the right word in this case. And you have used considering an ing form of the verb, and there must be another verb if you want to use ing. So it's better to use consider. Consider means when you think about someone else in a sympathetic way. We use this word consider. Okay.
Okay.
Let me show you the meaning exactly. What does consider mean? Okay, consider means you think something in a very wise way, intelligent way to make a decision. Like consider the situation that you're in trouble and what would you like to do. That means here the consider means imagine. Okay, consider may have some other meaning. I have been tried to make a sentence again. Okay, the sentence should be restructured in a different way. It's not I have been tried, it's I have tried. It should be, we don't say I have been tried. If you use have been, then you have to mention a longer period of time, duration of time. We use have been in the present perfect continuous tense when something was happening for a longer period of time, like it has been raining for the last 3 hours. I've been learning English for the last 4 months. Okay, I've been helping the poor for the last 6 years. I've been trying to concentrate on my studies for the last 1 hour. Okay, Eugene. So this
I
pattern,
got it.
I have been or has been for third person singular number. Then a action that we are doing for a period of time, like I've been trying, you can say, to make a sentence again. For the people who try to understand easily about what you're trying to make them understand.
Oh, relate to today topic.
Related to the topic.
Yeah, relate to
Related, it should be related to the topic.
relate to.
Okay, but if you don't want to mention that time, in that case we use present continuous or progressive. Okay, look at this pattern. I've been trying to make a sentence for the last 5 minutes. I am trying to make a sentence for the people who want to understand. Actually, uh, you want to explain it to them. I'm trying to make a sentence to explain the topic, related topic, rather than understand.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'm trying to make a sentence for the people to explain the topic. That will be a bit better version of the sentence that you have written, rather than I have been. But if you mention I have been, that's could be correct. If you mention a period of time like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or maybe half an hour or an hour. Okay.
Okay.
So remember that we use uh, I am trying, you are trying, he is trying, or she is trying. This type of sentence we call in present continuous or progressive tense, which is happening. Like it is raining, you can say. Okay, or I'm listening to your lecture. I'm talking to you. I'm looking at through my window to see the outside beauty. Or you can say I'm getting ready to go to my work. Okay,
Okay.
so these are the way we express. But well done, you try to bring different types of in the sentence structure. As we go through, we learn from it. Well done. And I have got another question for you. You said you practice at home. Do you read books, or do you read
Oh
from
yes, I read book oftenly.
you read books very often? Is it from online books or printed books?
To be honest with you, I like how can I say book. I like how can I like real book rather than online book.
You like the printed books,
Yes, printed book.
rather than online books. Okay. And what was the book you read recently?
I have been reading The Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby. Okay, it's a very good book.
Yes, and
Can you tell
also
me the story briefly? What have you read?
the story. The story relates Great Gatsby. The Gatsby was born in USA.
Hmm.
He he wanted to become a million dollar, a billionaire. He he moved on his hometown to New York to to get to make tons of money. This book
Hmm.
expressed that how to become a billionaire, and how to just how was Gatsby broken? Why was broken Gatsby? Why was Gatsby broken?
Hmm. That's the correct sentence. Why was Gatsby broken? Okay. Is it an American writer? The writer of the book is an American?
Yes, this book is English version. Mm, I I read this book, but it's very difficult for me.
Do you know who is the writer of the book?
Uh, the writer, just a moment. F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Scott Fitzgerald.
I
That's right.
I type on.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, go on. Tell me a little bit more about the book. Was there any masses in the book?
Mm, yes. Mm, most important thing and what learned, what I learned from this book, desire, the desire will be broken you.
Okay. You know, critic. Do you know the meaning of the word critic?
Critic. I have no idea. What is that?
Okay. Critic is the criticism of any book. I read the critic of this book in a website. It says that in this book, uh, the writer tried to say that American dream is ultimately unattainable, which means that uh, Jay Gatsby had attained great wealth and status as a socialite. However, Gatsby's dream was to have a future with his one true love, Daisy. Right? Daisy is another character of the book, and he couldn't fulfill his dream as a real life situation. So that's why uh, he was always craving. That means he was always wanting to have, Daisy's love. And do you know that, Eugene, this book has been also made into a film
Mhm.
based on the book? There
Mm.
is a film as well.
Oh, that is new for me.
Yeah, okay, if you have a chance, watch that film. Sometimes, if you read a book and if you watch a film of the same book, it is a little bit different because in movie making they use some other extra, characters or extra information that is not mentioned in the book.
Oh, that's very interesting information.
Thank you. And always please remember, when you describe a book, make sure you mention the name of the writer and what is the message, or what is the summary of the book, so that you can explain it to the listener or audience.
Okay, I got it.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Any other question you've got?
Hmm, I have no question.
Okay, we still have got 10 minutes time. Let me find out a small story maybe that you can read. Yeah, give me one quick
Yes.
second, please. Okay, let me read. Um, Hang on a moment, please. I don't know where is everyone today. I don't see anyone except you. Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can see the
Would,
screen.
okay, it's a very short story. Would you like to read it, please?
Okay. Kelly's family. Kelly has a large family. She lives with poor people. Kelly also has two pets. Kelly's mom is a doctor. Kelly's mom works at the hospital. Kelly's
Works.
mom help
Please, there is S.
works.
If there is S, you must read it clearly, please. Works.
Okay. Works. Kelly's mom works at the hospital. Kelly's mom helps people who are sick. Kelly's dad works at home. Kelly's dad cooks for the family. Kelly's dad drives the kids to soccer practice. Kelly has two brothers. James is 10 years old. Scott is 14 years old. Kelly has two pets. Jinx is a small black cat. Diego is a large brown dog. Kelly loves her family.
Very good. Can you see the question number 1?
Question number one. How many people are in California? Four. A. The answer is A.
Hmm? Say again.
The answer is A. Four.
How many people are in Carly's family? Read the story again,
Yes.
please, Eugene.
Kelly. She live with four people. Carlos has large family. She lives with four people.
Okay, and look at the question, please.
How many people are in Kelly's family?
Mm.
Yes.
So
Except for dog.
you said 4, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Carly lives with 4 people. That means except
Five.
Carly, there are 4 other people. So it is 5 totally. Carly has 2 brothers, Scott and James, and Carly has a father. Carly has a mother. So how many people are there now?
Five
Father,
people.
mother, 2 brothers, and Carly. Okay.
There are five people. Okay.
There are 5 people. Very good. Well done. Question number 2.
Kelly's mom works at the hospital. The answer is C.
Hospital. Mhm. Number 3.
Number three. This message is mostly about Kelly's. The answer is A. Family.
Okay. Number 4.
Number four. Which of the following is most likely true? Answer is A. No. Number one. Kelly's mom coaches the soccer team. So James is best soccer player. James. C. The answer is C.
Jinx and Diego are part of Carly's family. Okay, well done.
Yes.
Number 5.
Number five. The oldest brother in Kelly's family. So, Diego. The answer is B. Scott is
Score.
sold.
Right, very good. Well done. It is your turn to explain number 6.
How is my family the same as Kelly family? How different it is? Hmm. Yes. We we have any kind of same problem, same thing between our family with Kelly's family, because our family are 3 people, me and my wife and my daughter, and we don't have any kind of animals.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yes.
Then you can tell where you work, if your wife works or not.
Oh, and I'm working now, and is my wife my wife has taken long vacation from company, because my daughter is just 9 months old.
Maternity leave.
My wife, yes, maternity leave. Yes, you're right. My wife take maternity leave. Have been taking maternity leave until June, until end of June.
Okay. I'm writing a sentence. Company.
Yes.
What's the name of your daughter?
My daughter name is Kayo.
How do you
Kayo.
spell it?
Oh,
K A Y O. Oh yeah. Thank
yes,
you.
you're right.
Okay, I've written few sentences. I work in a company. We have a daughter of 9 months old. Her name is Kyle. So my wife has taken maternity leave to take care of her. So what kind of company? Oh, sorry. She works. What's her job role?
Uh,
Your wife's job role?
no, she work at the hotel. She work at the hotel. She is how can I say, receptioner in the hotel.
Receptionist.
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 Reception.
Okay. Okay, I'm writing it for you. So my wife works in a hotel as a receptionist, as it should be, as a. I missed a. Okay. How many languages can she speak?
Mm, oh yes, she's mother tongue. Uh,
Her mother tongue.
she's
Her mother tongue.
her mother tongue is Japanese, and, and she can speak a little bit English.
Do you also speak Japanese?
Oh yes, I can speak Japanese because I have been lived in Japan for 10 years.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Yes, ありがとうございます。
Is it sensei for teacher?
Sensei? Oh,
Sensei.
sensei. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Sensei as teacher into English.
Mhm. Her mother tongue is
Yeah,
Japanese. She can also speak.
yeah.
Does she also speak in Korean by any chance?
No, she cannot speak Korean. We have communication. We have conversation in Japanese in our home.
Okay. She knows a little English, yeah?
Yes,
That's great.
because she studied in UK for learning English.
How long ago she came to the UK?
For 3 years. She studied English for 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she
That's,
studied English for 3 years.
she studied English in the UK for 3 years. Okay.
Yeah,
That's lovely. Thank you very much, Eugene. So it's glad to know about your family. We've got only 23 seconds more. Thank you very much. I will see you later. You take care. Okay. And
yeah.
say hello to
Thank
your
you.
wife, and your daughter is still 9 months. Best of luck for both of
Okay.
you. You take care.
Thanks.
I'll see you. Do not
All the best for you.
forget to practice, please. Yeah. Practice will give you
Okay.
strength. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
I
you.
see you later.
See
Bye.
you next time.